Hey, ladies and gentlemen, you're rocking with your girl, Miss Lacy, iconic Chronicles Magazine and 89.5 FM. And I'm feeling like Raphael Sadiq, y'all, when he said, I'd like to introduce Mr. Stevie Wonder to my album. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce to my magazine the first lady of late night talk showism, Oscar Award winner, Academy Award, Golden Globe, Queen of Comedy, my sister, Monique. What it do?
What it do, baby? Listen, that's one of the best intros ever. What it do?
Let's get into it. You got this new movie, Blackbird. It's blowing up. It's a touchy issue that needed to be struck. Tell us about it.
You know, when Sid and I got the script from Isaiah Washington, and we got past page 1, we knew we wanted to be a part of it because it's one of those stories that it wasn't sugar-coated. It's a coming-of-age story about a young brother in the deep South, Mississippi, growing up in a strict Christian household, and everything he'd ever been told about sexuality and homosexuality was a sin, a curse, so he's trying to deal with who he is. Mm-hmm. He has a mother, the character that I play. She believes everything in that Bible. She believes everything that comes from that pulpit. And the only thing she has to hold on to now is her son. And once she finds out that he is a homosexual, she's having a hard time loving her baby through this journey. She's also dealing with the abduction of her daughter, the separation of her marriage. You get to see the behind the scenes of the dynamic of what this family is dealing with real everyday issues.
Right. And in the church too, because you know, a lot of times we might clap our hands in service and act like everything's, oh, I'm blessed, but you're going through it in the house. Were you nervous, or did you know you had to approach that situation and bringing that to light in a certain manner?
You know, we're nervous at all, and we're those people that feel like when you're telling the truth, there's nothing to be nervous about, there's nothing to be afraid of, because it's simply the truth. And when we finished that script, we felt like this could really change people's hearts.
Right.
And open their minds, because for a long time, I was one of those people that felt like, how could you not love your child? Like, how could you not understand that?
Right.
Until I played that character, and you understand they're not bad people. They've just been conditioned to believe something one way for so long.
Right.
And could be too afraid to open themselves up and say, you know what, I'm going to use my heart on this one. I'm going to use my mind on this one. So it allowed me to even understand those mothers or fathers who are struggling with it as well.
Right. And you know, you're bringing to light a new actor, Julian Walker.
Yes.
Awesome actor. Tell us about him.
You know, that young brother, and when you read the script, you say to yourself, whoever is going to play Randy Russo has to be extremely courageous and brave and fearless and have a sense of self that they won't be bothered. And when Patrick Ian Polk said he went the standard route, he went the Hollywood route first, all the actors in that age range were too afraid to touch it because of what they thought people may say or think.
Wow.
So when Julian Walker comes along, here's a young man that's in college, who's never done it before, who simply auditions and gets it.
Wow.
And the same feelings I had about Gabourey Sidibe when I walked on that set the first day are the same feelings I have about Julian Walker from when I walked on the set that first day. Just absolutely amazing.
That is a very brave role, and for him to just knock it out the park, that's amazing. And you know, it was his blessing because so many other people passed it up.
You know when they say, what's meant for you?
It's meant for you.
It's yours. It's nothing nobody can do about it.
That's what's up. So you played more than just a role of acting in this movie. You played some business part in this too?
Yeah, my husband and I are executive producers.
Okay, can you break that down to the folks? Because they're like, executive produce, what is that?
What that means is that you take total part in the decision making.
Okay.
To have some ownership in the movie, which means that as long as that movie ever does anything, we will financially benefit from that.
Like a royalty.
So 100 years from now, when we're long gone, if somebody's watching Blackbird, somebody in our family will financially benefit from that. So that's why it was very important for us to be executive producers and to have ownership in it, because it is our likeness and our image that we feel very comfortable being able to make the decisions for it.
All right. And do you look forward to writing or going into directing or more executiveship?
Yes, when they make sense.
Yeah.
When it simply makes sense. And to do Blackbird in this way, it just really made sense. So when things come across our desk that we can have true partnership in, and it makes sense and it feels good, let's play.
That's what's up. And you got another movie, Bessie?
Yes.
With Queen Latifah?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, tell us about that.
Bessie is coming on HBO May 16th.
Okay.
And when I tell you that Queen Latifah is absolutely brilliant in this movie, you know how Malcolm X, Denzel Washington was Malcolm X? And Jamie Foxx was Ray Charles?
Yeah.
Queen Latifah is Bessie Smith. I feel like in my humble opinion, this is her best performance to date. And when people see that sister, they're going to be blown away. And I had the privilege and the honor of playing with a living legend and an icon, because that's who she is.
Right.
And I get a chance to play Ma Rainey,
which
was Bessie Smith's mentor, her friend, and really guided her through the business part of owning your own brand and having ownership of your image and your likeness. And you see this amazing friendship between these